The sun rose over the village, painting the sky with hues of orange and gold. It was August 15th, 1947. I woke to a strange new sound, a sound I had never heard before, a sound that filled the air with excitement. It was the sound of celebration, of freedom. India was independent. I stepped out of my humble hut. The air buzzed with a new energy. Gone was the oppressive silence of the past. It was replaced by joyous laughter and the sound of drums beating in the distance. My heart swelled with pride. This was our day, a day we had fought for, a day we had dreamt of. The village was already awake. Children were running through the narrow lanes, their faces painted with the colors of the newly born nation. Women were singing songs of freedom, their voices strong and clear. Even the old men, their faces etched with years of struggle, had a spark in their eyes. It was the spark of hope, of a new beginning. I joined the throng of people heading towards the heart of the village. The streets were a riot of color. Saffron, white and green, the colors of the Indian flag adorned every house, every wall. The air was thick with the aroma of incense and freshly cooked jalebis. People exchanged greetings, their faces beaming with joy. As I walked, I saw the familiar landmarks of my village in a new light. The old banyan tree, where I had played as a child, seemed taller, prouder. The village well, a source of life and gossip, seemed to shimmer with newfound freedom. Every corner I turned whispered tales of struggle and sacrifice, of courage and resilience. I reached the village square, the heart of the celebration. A hush fell over the crowd as a group of men, their faces etched with the memories of the struggle, prepared to hoist the Indian flag. It was a simple ceremony, yet it held the weight of centuries of hopes and dreams.
The flag, a symbol of our newfound freedom, slowly climbed the flagpole. As the tricolour unfurled in the wind, a collective gasp arose from the crowd. It was followed by a deafening roar, a roar that echoed through the village, across the plains, and into the very soul of the nation.
Tears streamed down my face. I was not alone.
The national anthem, Jana Gana Mana, filled the air. Men, women and children, our voices united in a single chorus, sang with pride and emotion. It was a song that spoke of unity, of diversity, of a nation awakening from centuries of slumber. It was our song, our anthem, our moment of glory.
As the last notes of the anthem faded, the crowd erupted in joyous celebration. There was dancing, singing, and the distribution of sweets. Children chased each other, their laughter echoing the joy of the day. The village elders embraced each other, their eyes filled with tears of happiness. It was a day for rejoicing, a day for remembrance, a day for hope. As the day drew to a close, I sat alone, watching the fireworks paint the night sky with their brilliance. I thought of the long and difficult journey to freedom. I thought of the sacrifices made by countless men and women. I thought of the future, a future full of hope and promise. Independence was not just a word, I realized. It was a responsibility. It was a promise to build a nation where everyone was equal, where everyone had the opportunity to prosper. It was a promise to create a society free from poverty, hunger, and injustice. As the last of the fireworks faded, I made a silent vow. I would do my part to build this new India, an India worthy of the sacrifices of our forefathers. An India where my children and my children's children could live in peace, prosperity, and freedom. The dawn of a new era had arrived.